with a book review for you. I was kind of on a roll for a little bit there where I read a bunch of books in a row, so I had a bunch of videos in a row, but then Archenemies happened to me. And the first book in Archenemies was Renegades. This is a trilogy by Marissa Meyer. I have reviews for Renegades and Heartless and the Lunar Chronicles on this channel. Heartless and the Lunar Chronicles I love, with the exception of the book Cinder, which is the first in the TLC series. Renegades was just okay. I did read Renegades in a read-along format with some other people, but Archenemies was pretty rough for me. I'm just gonna try and keep this kind of short and sweet. I obviously already like Marissa Meyer. I've seen her speak in person at one of my local libraries. And I just, sometimes you just don't enjoy a book. And the only reason I'm prefacing this is because one of my friends on Bookstagram said that she was kind of attacked for saying she didn't really enjoy this book. So, I mean, that's life. You can't love every book all the time. I DNF'd J.K. Rowling's adult fiction book, that Casual Vacancy book, when it first came out. I have no desire to even pick it back up. Do I not love J.K. Rowling? Of course not. That would be ridiculous. So Archenemies alternates perspectives between Nova and Adrian. There's two things that really didn't gel with me in this book that led to me not really enjoying it. First, I also need to say that I finished this book at the halfway point by listening to the audio version while I was at work. I tend to listen to podcasts and stuff at work and not so much books because it's a little harder to concentrate on an audiobook. But I just wanted to get done with it at this point. So it's following Nova as Nova's trying to achieve, and this is a spoiler for Renegades, so if you haven't read Renegades, just stop now. But Nova's trying to get Ace Anarchy's helmet back, which is in the artifacts department at Renegade headquarters. Adrian is still living the double life as the Sentinel, looking for Nightmare, but as far as he knows, Nightmare's alive. But I think there's a twinge of, maybe she didn't really die. And Nova's living her double life as a renegade, but then also working for the Anarchists, and there's that blossoming relationship between the two of them that is actually genuine despite these two alter egos. Really, I guess my issue with the book is second book syndrome, right? Not much action is happening and it's kind of boring. I will say the end of the book was pretty good. Maybe the last hour of the audio was really engaging. And I would also say that the other thing that just doesn't do it for me, and book one was a little bit like this, so I don't remember if book two is worse or if it was the same and I'm just less tolerant, is it's super soapboxy. It just goes on and on and on, and you kind of just want to be like, Nova, shut the F up. God, stop. You're 17 years old. You don't have the weight of the world on your shoulders. I mean, it's not realistic fiction. It's totally an isolated, community, obviously, where superheroes are in charge and people are help us. I don't know how to tie my shoes without a superhero. Help me. But it's, at the same time, they just go on, and then the whole, I don't know, that tension between Nova and Adrian, I like tension between characters and love interests. I hate the trope of hate to love, and that's not what this is, but they hate each other's alter egos, and I don't know, so maybe that's why I kind of don't like it. I also feel like they wouldn't date in real life, because Nova seems kind of shady and sometimes even seems kind of like a shitty person. And Adrian tends to take the high road and is kind of vigilante, but in my opinion, it's in a more effective way. He sees where there's holes in the system and that, sometimes you can't always follow the code and things like that. Whereas Nova's just the world is a dark place. Nobody is, the Anarchists aren't good, but the Renegades aren't good. Nobody's good. We all just need to be normal, and I don't know. She's kind of weird and annoying. I don't know how else to explain it. And it's a real shame that people can't express that opinion openly in a bookish community without being attacked. Hello, these books are showing you most of the time within their world building that differences of opinion is diverse. It's not just differences of genders and sexuality and religion and ethnicities and race. Opinions, diverse opinions, people. So I was kind of disappointed when my friend said that she was attacked for saying that Nova was annoying. Point blank, chick's annoying. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. So, I don't know. I'm not really enjoying this series. When the third book comes out, because I do want to know what happens. Like, does Nova get herself together? Because girl needs to get herself together. I'll probably listen to the audio version just to save my brain space and the agony of taking 2 months to try and read this book. I gave it 3 stars, which is just average. If I'm being truthful, it might really be 2.5, but I tend to round up on Goodreads. I just was not feeling it. And I had 2 other friends also say that one didn't pick it up for, like, read it, stopped, didn't pick it up for a long time, then picked it up again, and just plowed through to get it done. She's also a super fast reader. She's one of my own ARC readers and beta readers, and friend. And then another friend just never picked it back up again. So take that for what it is. If you enjoyed Renegades, you will enjoy this book. If you were on the fence with Renegades, I would venture to say that you probably won't really enjoy this one too much. But like I said, I actually love Marissa Meyer. This series just is not doing it for me. Does that mean I'm not going to read whatever comes after this series? No, of course I'm going to read it. She has great characterization in the Lunar Chronicles. Heartless, like, ripped my heart out and stomped on it. So this particular series just isn't working for me. So in the meanwhile, happy reading.